Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about the endocrine glands. We are learning already the endocrine glands. Now the eighth one is thymus gland. The eighth endocrine gland is called thymus. Thymus gland is also an endocrine gland. This is the thymus gland which is situated in the thoracic cavity above the trachea, as well as this is the histology. When we take the section of the heart, this one gland, then you can see the inner structures of the gland. Now, the first point is thalamus is a primary lymphoid gland. It is a lymphoid gland actually. It is a lymphoid gland concerned with the lymph nutrient. That is a nutrient. Lymph is a nutrient. So this gland is concerned with the supply of nutrients. That is the lymphoid. It is a primarily lymphoid gland which is bilobed. It is a bilobed. Back side is also one more lobe. Then pyramidal in mass. It is a pyramidal in structure. Actually, it is a pyramidal. I have shown here as a oval, but the gland is somewhat pyramidal. So, pyramidal in structure, pyramidal mass found in the thorax, below the sternum, and above heart and aortic arch. It is found in the thoracic region, thoracic region, below the sternum, and above heart and aortic arch. The place where it is situated means it is in the thoracic region, below the sternum and above the heart and aortic arch. That is in the on the trachea. So on the front side of this one is sternum, and behind this is above this is heart and aortic arch. Aortic arch is there and heart is there, above which this thymus gland is situated in the thoracic region. Second point, the thymus is covered by fibrous capsule from which number of septa arise. So coming to the histology, it is when we take the section of the thymus gland, transverse section, then you can see the capsule which is covered on the thymus gland. This is the capsule which is covered, fibrous capsule which is covered on the gland, and number of septa arise and divide it into lobes. So the septas, 1, 2 here like this, these septas arise and it is divided into lobes. This is a lobe. This is a lobe. So number of lobes are present in the gland by the septa, which are the extensions of the fibrous capsule of outside layer. It is divided into lobes. The lobes consist of outer cortex and inner medulla. The lobes contains outer cortex and inner medulla. In the cortex, there are dense collections of lymphocytes supported by branching network of reticular cells. So, these lymphocytes, they are covered by branching reticular cells. cells, dense collection of lymphocytes supported by branching network of reticular cells. Lymphocytes are also called as thymocytes. Lymphocytes, they are also called as thymocytes. Thymocytes. The lymphocytes are also called as thymocytes. In the medulla, H cells, corpuscles present containing central homogeneous material surrounded by concentric layers of planted epithelial cells. So H cell corpuscles are also present in the medulla, and they are surrounded by concentric layers of flattened epithelial cells. Now the next point is the stem cells of lymphocytes come from brain marrow and divided in the thymus gland to form T lymphocytes. The lymphocytes or the stem cells of the lymphocytes, they come from the bone marrow to the thymus gland and divide to form T cells. So the stem cells of the lymphocytes which are present in the bone marrow, they travel to the thymus gland in the blood flow and they divide themselves and redivide to form the T cells. T cells or the T lymphocytes. They are also called as T lymphocytes, which are immunological components stored in the lymph node and spleen. So they are stored in lymph nodes and spleen. So these T lymphocytes or the T cells which are immunologically very important, they are stored in the lymph nodes or in the spleen. So the lymphocytes, T cells or the T lymphocytes which are produced by the thymus gland by the stem cells of the lymphocyte which is present in the bone marrow, which comes to the thymus and divides itself to form the T lymphocyte. And this is very important immunological material. It is an immunological material which is stored in the lymph nodes and in the spleen region. Thymus gland produces the following hormones. Thymus gland also produces the hormones. The hormones of the thymus gland are number 1 thymosin, number 2 thymosin, number 3 is thymopoietin. So these are the hormones. They are produced by the thymus gland. Thymus gland produces 3 hormones. They are called as thymolin, and the second is thymosin, and the third one is the thymopoietin. Thymopoietin. So these are the three glands. Now coming to the first one, thymolin. It is a thymic hormone produced by thymic epithelial cells. So the epithelial cells of the thymus gland, they produce the thymolin. This hormone induces T cell differentiation and enhances its action. It stimulates, it induces, thymic induces the T lymphocytes sites for its action, for differentiation and its action. So the T lymphocytes are activated and differentiated by the thymolin hormone of the thymus gland. Now next one, thymosin. It stimulates the production of T cells. Production of T cells. It stimulates the production of T cells. It also assists the development of beta cells. Development of beta cells. It also assists the development of the beta cells to plasma cells to produce antibodies. This helps in the production of the antibodies. It also stimulates growth hormone of pituitary gland. It also stimulates growth hormone of pituitary gland. Growth hormone of the pituitary gland. Now coming to the next one, thymopoietin. This is also secreted by epithelial cells of the thymus and contain 49 amino acids. It also contains 49 amino acids. The thymopoietin contains 49 amino acids. This is also secreted by the epithelial cells of the thymus and contain 49 amino acid polypeptide chain. It is a polypeptide chain. Polypeptide chain and has effect on lymphocyte differentiation. It has an effect on lymphocyte differentiation. Means alpha, beta and delta cells are differentiated by this polypeptide chain of 49 amino acids, that is thymopoietin, and differentiation into T lymphocytes. They differentiate the lymphocytes to T lymphocytes. Then this hormone affects the skin ages. It affects the body's capacity to maintain the youthful function in everything from skin cells to the brain cells. So youthful, it maintains the youthful functions. Maintains youthful functions. Means it keeps the body youthful. So the youth youthfulness of the body is by thymopoietin, which keeps the body and maintains the youthful functions of the skin cells and brain. Functions of skin cells and brain. It tells the brain cells that you are still young, you are not old. And the skin cells are also initiated by this hormone and have the youthful functions, which say that they are also youth or young. Hence, this character is introduced by the thymopoietin hormone of thalamus gland. So there are three hormones: thymolin, thymosin, and thymopoietin. So I have given the functions of all these things. Here we can see in the structure the left common carotid and left subclavian vein coming from the heart. Because this is above the heart, the thymus gland is above heart, you can see the blood vessels coming out. Not from thymus but from the heart. Left subclavian, left brachiocephalic one, then right subclavian artery and right brachiocephalic artery. All they are seen behind the thymus gland, which is triangular in shape. It is triangular in shape and having the lymphocytes inside, and the septas are there, which give many lobes inside the cells or inside the gland. So the gland is made up of number of lobes, which are produced by the septas of the fibrocapsular wall, the outer wall. The septa comes inside and it is divided into lobes. In the lobes, you can see the lymphocytes present, and the basal corpuscles are also present inside. So this is directly concerned with the immunosystem, but whereas it also secretes some hormones called as thymosin, thymolin, thymosin, and thymopoietin. So these are the three hormones produced by the thymus gland. So this is all about the thymus gland. Today I could have started the testis also, testis and ovary, but they are very elaborated one with the figures. Hence tomorrow I will take the testis, reproductive organ of the male, which is called as testis. It is a reproductive organ as well as the endocrine organ. Endocrine gland is also an endocrine gland. So the testis in the male and the ovaries in the female, they are no doubt they are male and female reproductive organs which produce the gametes or the sex cells, and these sex cells carry the characters of the male and the female and join together to form the oocyte or the egg, and this gives the next generation. But apart from the reproductive function of these two reproductive organs, that is testis and ovary, they produce the very important hormones to maintain the production of the sex cells as well as to maintain the character of male and female individuals. So the testis and the ovaries are not only the reproductive organs, they are endocrine glands also. So tomorrow we are going to study about the testis and the ovaries. Thank you very much.